Um, Troy, let's start with you. Talk a little bit about your season thus far and what it's like coming all the way out to Sacramento.
Well, our season is great. It's going well. I can't really. I want to say we are 27-5, something like that. But it's great to have a winning season, especially for me, Kev, and Tobes. Going out with a win, with wins. Coming to the West Coast is not new to us. We've been here before. It's 2 years in Spokane, and this is the third year in the West. We haven't conquered the West, so our goal is to overcome some games and make a run in the West Coast.
Kevin, you probably are aware that you share the same name as a recent mayor of the city of Sacramento, who also is a pretty good point guard.
Yeah, definitely. Played for the Phoenix Suns. I don't know too much about Kevin Johnson other than that, though. But they're such a great point guard. But just happy to be here with my teammates. My last year here. Like you said, we're just trying to make a run here in California and finish out a great season that we had and, enjoy the moments.
Okay, questions for the student athletes, please. Gentleman in the back.
Yeah, TJ Mahoney, Turner Sports. With both of you guys being seniors, how much is there a little extra pressure to kind of make a run and get out of the West? To advance to the next round?
It's not really pressure because you just got to come ready to play. You can't be scared. You can't have extra anxiety inside. But the game's going to go how the game's going to go. If you prepare well, you wake up excited, you get excited during warm-ups, the game should be fun. We know that it's our senior year, but we're not trying to put as much pressure on us. We know this is our last time ever doing this, so we got to try to play the best. We just got to be ready to play and perform well, focus on the little things, and the game's going to take itself.
Mark Billingsley, Manhattan Mercury. Troy, what do you know about K-State? And talk about the team's defenses. People are saying this might be a really low-scoring affair.
Big 12, it's one of the best conferences of basketball. They've got great guards. Actually, one of my friends is on that team. We play AU together, Kamal Stokes. And then they got a big man, two big men, one shoots and one that plays very aggressive in the middle. It's going to be an up and down game, but it's going to come down to defense. It's going to come down to stops and rebounding and who executes the best. When I was 7 years old, we played in Baltimore for Baltimore's best till I was 10. We were second in the nation at 9. We grew up. My cousin played on the team as well. I haven't seen him since I moved to Virginia, probably since we was kids, but, we still have a great relationship with his family. The whole team still communicates. It's just an opportunity to play one. The basketball game is so small. You see people that that you played with back in the day, and it's good to see that we're all in college now. You get the opportunity, so it's going to be a fun game.
Any advantages knowing about him? Advantages or disadvantages in playing him? I mean, obviously you haven't seen him in a while, but in terms of you think his game, have you seen his game recently?
I know that he still is a great shooter, fast point guard, but that's not my job. I just enjoy the game for the game. I let the coaches do the rest and just follow the scouting report.
Riley Gates, GoPowerCat.com. Kevin, I know you have had a very short amount of time to know that you're playing K-State and to prepare for them. Outside of their starting five, though, what do you see off of their bench? Guys like Corby Irvin and Isaiah Maurice who come off and provide them a little bit of a spark.
Having a short turnaround, not too much. Done a little bit of research, though. They definitely do come off the bench and help them. I think one of the guys is a power forward. I know they got another guard who likes to drive to come off the bench. But at the end of the day, we more so worry about us. It's not just K-State. We more focused on what we have to do. And we know if we show up to play, we stick to our game plan and our scouting reports that we'll be able to battle. And, it'll come down, like you said, execution, rebounding, and at the end of the day, who make tougher plays, those 50-50 balls that, we got to have to get. So I don't know too much about, the starting five or bench players, but at as long as I know we prepared, it we'll be fine.
There's a lot of talk about pace and tempo these days in basketball. It seems like in a tournament and even in the season, teams that can control pace and actually play slower seem to be more successful. What do you guys do to control your pace, and how difficult is it to speed your team up?
Valuing every possession. I don't really know. The game's up and down. You know, if the game plan that coach tells us to do is run, then the whole game we're going to run until he decides to slow us down. If it's something different about running plays, you know, that's all on him. We don't really decide that. We just follow and then do the rest ourselves. I think Big 12 basketball is up and down. I think, Cincinnati basketball is up and down, so it's definitely going to be a fast-paced game. Trying to speed both teams up on defense. It's going to be a lot of shots. You just got, like I said, rebounding. Come down to the nitty-gritty stuff. 50-50 ball steals, deflections, who gets boxing out, all that good stuff.
Sorry. Troy and Kevin, can you talk about Cincinnati's basketball program and what it has, done for your academic and athletic careers? A lot of, great players that came out of that system.
For me personally, being a hometown native, it's giving me plenty of opportunities, not just with basketball, but off the court as well. Just a great program with great people behind it. A lot of people that care. Academically, it does a great job. Us two, well, the three seniors will be graduating here soon. And just as a basketball player, it's just give you that best opportunity to play against some of the best people in the world. Just the traveling, the experience, everything about it is pretty elite, man. That what you kind of as a kid, what you dream of as you watch and you learn about NCAA basketball. It's kind of like a little dream come true. But the program is a great program, great staff. We got great players, great academic coaches. Got to enjoy it. And I'm a big fan of Cincinnati, so being from there, I got all positives.
I'm from Virginia, and I was born in New York, and growing up, I used to watch the Big East Tournament and go to Madison Square Garden and watch them play. And I knew they was tough basketball. And when I committed, they were still in the Big East. So for the basketball standpoint, that's what I was around from the prior players that that played before, Corey Blunt, Kenyon Martin, just to name a few. That team, Melvin Lovett, just people that were hard-nosed, gritty, wanted to get to it on the court, but off the court, nice, genuine guys, that you can hold a conversation with. The alumni is great. They still talk to us to this day. The 92 team that went to the Final Four talked to us when we wore their throwback jerseys on UConn. So it's just having a big family. Everybody that wears a CPAW is still together. Nobody is on the outskirts. And academically, like he said, you got seniors that's here that did school and play basketball and ready to graduate at the end of April when it's all over. So, the goal has been reached. The plan has been reached since we were kids for our families. For our parents to say, yeah, my son went to college, played basketball, and graduated is something that we can have forever when we walk across the stage.
Here in the front.
Yeah, Riley Gates, Caupain again. Troy, what do you make of the South region and all the talented teams that are in it? How tough is this region?
It is tough. What we got here? Us, K-State, UCLA, Kentucky, North Carolina. Basketball is basketball. This is what tournament time is about. Like we said, all we can do is come to play. We can only prepare as best. When the ball gets tipped, throw in the air for a tip-off, it's about who wants to be the tougher team, who wants to get the job done. And then the coaches, when they prepare well for their scouts, you can't say anything else about it because you never know how the game is going to go. Anybody can be beat on any given day. It's not planned. This isn't. You can't see the future, so you just got to be prepared. For the present. Live in the present. And having all this talent is something. You don't want the easy way route. We didn't get the easy way in the South region, so we just, ready to ball, ready to play, and do what we do best, what we plan to do since we was kids.
Any further questions? Okay, fellas, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck.